Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oceania Esports Network's Battlefield 5 2021 Autumn Cup. This is your Division 1's game at 24, OWD versus AX. We are just going to be kicking this one off very quickly. It looks like there might have been a dropout just a second ago, and they will be holding, unfortunately. We were going to be kicking off at 21:30, but we will be holding that one back. My name is Noomalicious. Thank you all for joining us today. So this is going to be the final game of the day, and before we go into the Anzac matches tomorrow, I have put our predictions up. It looks like there seems to be a lot of love for the AX team with 17.3 thousand to the 9,000 for OWD. We are just waiting to get a few more people in, or one more person in from AX, but take a look at the scoreboard. We do start off with Absent Yoshi, A-Mizzles with the Sizzles, Old Doc Satan, Rogue Duchess, Ebsray, and take a look at AX. We do have Ango, Mr. Smith, Queever, and Skygan. I'm not sure who the last person is to come in, but as soon as they come in, we will be able to kick this one off. Let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to take the win today? Do you think this is going to be an AX steamroll? Or do you think OWD might be able to keep them on their toes? Obviously, AX is a phenomenal Titan that we've seen come up throughout the season so far. We come across them all in public games. We know that they practice hard in their own little private games, so it is going to be very difficult for OWD to claim a win here. However, OWD, they've got some absolutely big pair of brass between them, coming up from Division 2, a lot of them, to give us more games for Division 1. So it takes a lot of cojones to come up to the next division, put a team together and come across some of the Titans in Division 1, such as AX, Filth, FL, DWE, so on and so forth. But hopefully we've just got confirmation now from AX that they are loading back in now. And it appears it was 0. So we are just getting that guy back in here. As soon as they join, we can get well and truly underway. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back now with, on the 20-minute mark of 15, we are going to be kicking this one off on 19:30. Both sides have just confirmed that, so within 30 seconds, we will be starting this one off. Again, the predictions are running for probably about another minute or two. Get your bets in, place your bets, everyone's a winner. And it looks like we've had some premature spawnulation from Viva La Zero, Skygan, and Quiver here, holding right back on the line. And, you know, it happens to 1 in 3. What happens to 1 in 3 players? You know, good old premature spawnulation. But, I don't know, spawning in an extra 30 seconds on top, no one's going to be happy with that. And, you gotta definitely pray for their partners. Moving on, with 5 seconds to go, get your sipping cups, your stack packs. We're ready to go. It looks like we've got some more spawnulations here. Absray, Absent Yoshi, Rogue Duchess, Old Doc, and A-Mizzles with a fashionably late entrance. Taking no time to go the distance there. 19 minutes 22. We are now well and truly underway. Jumping in on the Fishmongers Market. See, Absent Yoshi going to be the first to run in for OWD. The shots are out from the P. It's all over the place. Everyone's just trying to cop one of those cyanide kills that happened earlier on in the season. Viva La Zero entering in, coming in from his Season 2 debut. He's now joined us in Season 3, and he's going to be taking down the Edro, the ZK303, to pull out the nice little first blood, followed by Ango dropping A-missiles. And Ango still hiding up inside of the house, jumps out through the window. Ebsray right on his 6, gets a 98, not enough to close in for the final streak. And they are absolutely ruthlessly fighting over Bravo. Ebsray finally taken down there by Quiver with a Sturm Gewehr, and Bravo objective will fall to the hands of AX, stay in the hands of AX. That is going to leave Alpha objective up for grabs. Old Doc Satan holding back, being on the defensive line with aims. Will soon just sit on the back. Ango using that smoke, going to rush in, coming in from the rear. And no one seems to be on the flag. This is just going to be flooding with red in just a moment. And he sees the shot, goes in. He's getting stuck at the buffet. Doesn't know how many to shoot up with 9% remaining on his health. He is going to be taking down Rogue Duchess with the Lewis gun. Dropping shots and slapping dots. He's getting his cheeks clapped. Evil is 0. Taking down Ebsray. Rogue Duchess to follow suit. A-missiles dropped as well. Whoever left on Alpha is going to help take that. And unless we can get OWD off of this and get one of these guys onto the objective as quick as possible, this could be spelling a lot of trouble for OWD. We've seen many times on this map, you can get spawn trapped very effectively here. And the left side, the western flank, always seems to be the hardest to break out from. There is a mass rush now coming into Bravo with Ebsray, A-missiles, and I believe that's Absent Yoshi. Absent Yoshi, I'll tell you what, Absent Yoshi and McCample seem to be the two that always get out of the spawns. Ebsray's been trying to follow in the footsteps, but no one's been able to break off these flags as well as Absent Yoshi has been. Every time there's a spawn trap, he somehow manages to sneak around. It's like trying to catch smoke in your fingers. Mr. Smith there holding up on the house, trying to look for Agent 0. Takes down Ebsray. Mr. Anderson. Evil is 0. Taking down A-missile as well. And Bravo objective will be flipping back. That was a good distraction. They have the opportunity to rush Alpha. It looks like we've got Old Doc Satan and Rogue Duchess hiding up inside of the boat. Quiver's in a little bit of trouble. Getting hit with the debris there. And now AX ready to join into the fight. They are starting to get a little bit outnumbered here. AX seems to be outnumbering OWD. We got Ango taking down the 0. Ango out the 0, taking down Rogue Duchess, dropping Ebsray, Absent Yoshi as well. 0 trying. He's just red coming across that kill feed. It is absolutely ruthless. We saw an earlier match with Narvik getting absolutely destroyed here. A-missiles managing to get through to Bravo. Unfortunately, wasn't going to work it out. And 158, only 2 points down. AX are trying to get that little bit of a... They're trying to break the record now. Clean up on Doctors. Doctors having 3 tickets down. We're now going into 2 tickets. If AX can hold on to these, they will be breaking the new record for the game. Absent Yoshi. Absray mowed by Angus. Absent Yoshi just getting out the back there. 158 to 100. Closing fast. Absent Yoshi dropped by Ango. Babel is 0 coming up from the reg. Old Doc Satan as well. Firing in. Old Doc taking down 0. Ango clearing out. Old Doc, Ango and 0 both down. Without being able to get any reses there, that is going to take away the ability. There it is. They will not be getting the record now. Amy, Absent, and Ebsray working very closely with each other. And Old Doc. Absent from range. Mr. Smith with the Bren gun. Those heavy rounds definitely come in handy. Slow firing Bren gun, but it does pack a punch. Ango now just trying to come back with an absolute vengeance here. Ticked off the fact that his team will not be getting the record, but Ebsray very quickly puts him down. Absent Yoshi still alive, making a break for the Alpha objective. Quiver up on top of Cried Rock, has got the angle, doesn't know which way to point it. Gets dropped there. Nice shot coming in from A-missiles. And Absent Yoshi working side by side. The Alpha objective now falling into the hands of OWD will at least give them the stop on that triple cap. 66 to 153, nearly 100 points. They have got a huge uphill battle to come to terms with. Quiver, A-missiles right on his tail, takes him down. Angus and A-missiles going head to head. Amy is dropped. Ango just somehow managing against all odds to break into the house. Luckily being a medic, he knows he's got that. Ebsray dropped as well. Bravo objective now under siege. But Ango might be going in for the res. Jumping in on Bravo, we got Rogue Duchess, Old Doc Satan, Weevil is 0. Cannot stand up to the absolute firepower coming in there from Rogue Duchess's Lewis gun. Spraying those rounds harder than Adidas across the field. We got Quiver now trying to be joined up with Zero. When the aces are down, the chips coming out of the hole. That is going to be Viva Zero. On himself, bag himself a winner. Everyone's just being super passive now. Rogue Duchess doesn't realize how close she is to oblivion, and there it goes. Viva Zero, ZK3 at 3, coming in, taking it down. Bravo now being taken back by Viva Zero. And it is just red across the board. But they did manage to have Alpha Bravo for a little bit of time. That did slow them down and managed to take them from 156 to 144. Ebsray and Amy both running off the Alpha objective now. Viva Zero though. Viva Zero getting 2 shots while running the combat medic has dropped them down by 100 points. It is now 52 to 43. Viva Zero, if he gets one more kill in here, we'll be losing the game for AX. Running that combat medic, he's managed to get 2 shots in there against Amy and Ebsray. This is now 47 to 43. OWD in the lead by a total of 4 points. This one is going to be close. This could be game, set, match. OWD might end up taking the win here. Viva Zero, we are just keeping an eye on him right now. Going in for one more kill, and this will be game, set, and match.
Soldier, get back to the combat area.
Just staying alive there, 31 to 43. Holding that one across the line. I was just waiting for Viva Zero to get one more kill in there. But we will keep an eye out here. We do have this across the board right now with Skygan and Mr. Smith. They're holding up on the north. Alpha Bravo and Charlie still in their hands. Viva Zero. Wait, that one on the rear. We are just keeping an eye on here right now. And there it is, Viva Zero getting his 3rd and final kill. We have a violation, ladies and gentlemen, across the field. 3 strikes, you are out. AX takes the loss on map 1. Map 1 going to the hands of OWD with 5 points remaining left on the field. AX do take the loss. As Zero U running that combat medic is against the rules. It has been picked up by the enforcement team. Ladies and gentlemen, violation across the field. AX taking the loss. That is going to be 5 to 0. I realize it's 0 to 142, but AX did take the L there. Taking a look at that scoreboard right now. We got Viva Zero, Ango, and Quiver with the squad. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be going through to map 2 with OWD taking the default win on map 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to map 2. For those who are just joining, my name is Nooblicious for the Oceania Esports Network. Battlefield 5 Division 1 OWD vs AX on game 24. A massive development. We had 142 tickets up across the board against OWD. Unfortunately, Zero did make a breach in the rules. Running combat medic, getting 3 kills, dropped him by 150 points, immediately losing the game with OWD taking the default on the win there. Hopefully jumping back in now, we have had that one fixed. I am currently getting confirmation from the enforcement team, but we will be keeping an eye out with that ourselves, making sure that no one is going to be running the wrong stuff this time around. But it looks like everyone is in the correct part. Viva Zero is running a field medic. He's obviously being told many times by his teammates now that they copped the loss there. And by all rights, they are back into it. Jumping in with Quiver and Lazero jumping straight through. Absent Yoshi, Absray, Amazils come from the top. This is going to be a 3v3 OWD versus AX in this. And Quiver will get the first blood against Amazils with Abstray and Ango both fighting as well down on the south flank. Absent Yoshi trying to go in at Zero now with Ango and Quiver soon to come up from the rear. Ango getting shot. Abstray nailing Quiver as well, just waiting for the back stretch. Zero taking down Absent Yoshi. Abstray right about to choke. But Quiver with the absolute ungodly Assassin's Creed jump leap of faith straight into Abstray's face. Did take it down. If you look towards the Charlie objective, we will see Amizzles and Old Doc running off the Charlie flag. Mr. Smith and Skykin left to defend. And Skykin now making a break for the back. This is a huge rush. Huge push in from OWD. Mr. Smith is about to get absolutely clapped here. He's making a hasty retreat. Very smart play. Getting out of trouble with Absray. She's a little pocket rocket you do not want to be messing with. Quiver now looking to get another kill on his streak. He's going to run back towards the alpha objective. Absray goes in, smashes Mr. Smith, but she's about to be meeting her maker with Quiver and Vivalus Zero. Right on top, Absray taking down Zero, claiming the win. Amy is still alive, but she's just going to be pinched from both ends. Taken down by Ango. Zero and Ango working very closely to keep that protected. Absent Yoshi now trying to trailblaze his way in. Goes with the shot. That is going to be a panic and a half. And Ango with the ZK 3-3 will take the win. Charlie objective still protected by Absray, but if we look down towards the Bravo objective, right up inside of this alley, we got Rogue Duchess and Old Doc. Quiver's about to sneak in from behind. Very nice shot there from Old Doc. Shots around. Old Doc, another one. Another beautiful FG. Taking down Skygan, but we will see Mr. Smith clean up. Rogue Duchess takes him out. Goes in for Old Doc Satan. Old Doc leaving it. Spawning on the back of Rogue. Give her the time to take that Bravo objective. Quiver spawning in. Rogue Duchess missing the opportunity there for the shot. Jeez. She is not going to be in a good position here. Quiver trying to take that corner. Ducking and diving, takes down Old Doc. SGG 44 going to town. That Lewis gun is nothing to tangle with. And there goes the shots out. Goes in for one more. No, he doesn't. And we will see Ango now joining into the fight as well. Moving back over to Absent Yoshi and Amizzles next to Absray. People is Zero just missing out on Yoshi there. Absray as well, just trying to hold short. Just getting behind those rocks. She needs to make a break for it. Luckily, being that medic, she can pop her own reses in. 34 damage, but not enough to meet. Zero still had a perfect angle and didn't move. Charlie objective still in the hands of OWD here. And we will see Rogue Duchess, Old Doc making another break for the south. Quiver's taken down Lazero and Angus. Old Doc drops as well. Rogue Duchess goes in for the powerhouse. But Ango does manage to take her out. And Zero will go in there for the res on Quiver and continue on their merry little way. Skygan, they are just being super passive, not being aggressive. Skygan has got the nice little upper hands here, right on top of the straight. And Skygan getting a nice little two-piece with Mr. Smith cleaning up on Yoshi will allow Charlie to be completely uncontested. And allow for Ango, Zero, and Quiver to move up. Old Doc saying, lying down on the job, gets cleaned up. And Rogue Duchess now going face to face against Zero and Angus. Charlie objective now starting to be flipped. This could go into the middle of a spawn trap. They need to make a break for the south. Abstray tried to go in, but Angus was too quick on the draw. Absent Yoshi dropped as well. We do see Amizzles making a run for it. Goes into the shot. Manages to take down Zero.
Objective Caesar has been lost.
Just when you think this flag is all done and dusted, Amizzles goes in for the fight. Quiver right behind, keeping that one clean. And now we've got a bit of a spawn trap situation going on here. Quiver, Ango, both holding down the mid lane. Quiver also holding up the north as well. Rogue Duchess and Old Doc as well going south. We've got Skygan just holding to keep communications on. Goes in for those long angles, the FG42. Absolute laser beam in the right hands. He goes into the shot, takes down Rogue Duchess. Expertly placed headshot. They know that there's one more out there, and that's going to be Angus jumping over the line. Completely missing out the opportunity to go after Old Satan. Zero's waiting for that pickup, but so is Absent Yoshi. 141 to 155. Good for taking down Absent Yoshi there. Charlie Bravo and Alpha still in the hands very much of AX. It looks like Old Doc's making a run for it. Mr. Smith right on top of his tail. And they're going to be chasing him down. If he gets that angle, he's going to light that one right up. Old Doc Satan absolutely wrecked and a half coming in there from Mr. Smith as well as Skygan. Very difficult to get through there, but almost made a break for it. You got to feel bad for the bloke. Hit F in the chat to pay your respects. Rogue Duchess now running up the back end, going in after Ebsray, Angus and Quiver. Zero all up on top of that Charlie objective, not letting them go. $141 to 25, it closed down quick. AX seem to have this map on lock. And they refuse to let anyone get close towards this Charlie objective. OWD did really well up in the early game. Unfortunately, the moment they lost Charlie, they got pushed onto the back foot. And this has caused them an extreme amount of hardship across the rest of the game. 141 to 15. Ebsray, Rogue Duchess. Rogue Duchess spawning in at the worst possible time. And it is just an absolute bloodbath across the field. OWD lining the streets. Absent Yoshi taken down. And with 4 tickets remaining, AX look to take map 2, giving us a tiebreaker for this game. And there it goes. 140 to 0. AX taking the win across map 2. Taking a look at that scoreboard. Ango 16 to 3. Quiver 9 to 1. Old Doc Satan 4 and 9 with Rogue Duchess at 3 and 7. We will be going through to map 3. But the squad will fall to 0, Ango and Quiver, and we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now back with map 3. For those who are joining, my name is Noobalicious for the Oceania Esports Network. Battlefield 5, game at 24 in Division 1's OWD versus AX. OWD taking the default win across a violation to AX in map 1. AX taking an absolute steamroll through OWD during map 2 with 144 to 0. Now we break out to the tiebreaker map on Provence. With 42 seconds remaining, both of these teams are going to be absolutely tooth and nail at each other's throat. There still is the opportunity chance for OWD to take a win here, with AX making that mistake in the first map. They hopefully won't be making a one in map 3. So 25 seconds to go. Get your sippy cups, get your snack packs, get ready to fight, because this is going to get extra saucy. And of course, we will start with Bravo, the Riverside banner, which usually gets absolutely deleted within the first 30 seconds. So we should start creating more predictions, not on the games, but how long the main buildings are going to last for. OWD coming in with the blue, AX inside of the red, and the game is underway. Of course, we'll start there with the Riverside banner. Let's just see if there's a bit of a break push. AX has been doing really well to send only one person to the main objective, while the rest go towards the heart. This time we've got 2 people holding back at the defense, so it's going to be a 4v3, but Zero taking down Absent Yoshi is now going to become a 3v3. Zero dropping the other one, and then Ango taking down Aim Zizzles, with Absent Old Doc and Aim Zizzles taken down. Ebsray is the last one left, but she is absolute thorn in the side of AX. She's going to be put down there. And Quiver there coming in from the back end. Zero picking up the rest of their teammates. Will keep them on 160 points against 154. OWD, Rogue Duchess, Absent Yoshi, Ames Zizzle still up on top of Alpha. Skygan, Mr. Smith coming in from the north. Quiver coming in through the mid lane. Angus and Zero coming in through the south. They are trying to pinch real quick and put this game down without taking a loss on tickets. Going into Alpha now. Rogue Duchess is the last one remaining. Angus managing to dip around those bullets, but getting railed in the end. Quiver and Zero now are going to put extra pressure on Rogue Duchess. The Alpha objective very quickly will start to fall. No one going into the res to Ango. He must feel a little bit rejected there. Ebsray taken down outside of the church by Mr. and Absent Yoshi taken down by Mr. Smith. Old Doc still alive, acting as a human spawn beacon. Hiding those bushes like Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Man. This is a triple cap across the line now. And unless they start to move, this could be very, very detrimental to their scores.
Return to the battle, soldier. Charges are placed.
He tried to go in with the charges of place, but it wasn't going to be quick enough. It looks like Mr. Smith might have killed himself there by shooting the C4. Didn't come up with a kill across for Old Doc Saint, but he died nonetheless. That is going to cost them one ticket. They won't go out with a perfect score. Angus takes down Ebsray, and they're making another rush towards Alpha. Old Doc and Rogue working side by side. Angus is about to run straight into Old Doc. Old Doc has got the high ground, but Ango has the cover. Rogue Duchess and Ango. These two have been going at each other every single round this game. Ango going and lying down on the job with only 4 health remaining. The Alpha objective will start to go back towards the AX crew. Charlie objective now being flipped over, and if we take a look here, we can jump in on Ebsray. Charlie objective taken very quick succession by the OWD crew. Ebsray now rushing towards Bravo. She'll find no response to fight with, which may just give her a little bit of a time to take a breather, have a Kit Kat, chill, relax, and allow that Bravo cap to go over. Ango now going to race in with Zero going into a 2v2. Amizzle's now coming to join the fight. Old Doc taken down from range by Zero. Angus still inside the building, going wide around the outside. Nails Ebsray in the head. Wind up by Zero and Quiver. The Bravo objective very quickly gets cleared out. The Alpha objective now going to the hands of OWD, but out of nowhere, Skykin lays up and absolutely deletes Rogue Duchess. Alpha objective now starting to go back to the hands of AX. Charlie objective seems to be the same way, with Mr. Smith left to defend it. Viva La Dirkley just on the out western flank, with Quiver and Skykin both inside of the center church. Old Doc Satan very close to taking him out. Skykin only with 43 health remaining. Was very close to taking him out. Unfortunately, couldn't nail that shot. And was taken down. The FG42 in the right hands is just an ungodly weapon. Take a look over at the Charlie objective. We got Abstray, Amizzles, and Absent Yoshi. Viva Zero being extremely sneaky here. And passive gameplay. Charlie objective is going to be left alone, and he could just take up residents there. Ebsray now looking into the fight. And there it is. Ebsray knocked by a headshot by Viva Zero. He's going to walk on to Charlie, flip that one back. Bravo objective now being taken. But now it's a 1v2. Amizzles is going to be in a very tricky spot. This little... Ango! Nailed by Amizzles! Jeez, a tough little Kiwi you don't want to crack, but dropped on the staircase. Ango waiting for Quiver. Not going to make out. Ebstray will get the res in there. And right underneath that staircase, Ango is going to be dropped. Taken down. Dobby is not a free elf.
Use this!
Ebstray going to pop that smoke, try and rush out towards this. Also got a double cap here from OWD. Now they're starting to rush towards a triple cap. Ango now right up back of Absent Yoshi. He's about to be nailed. Absent Yoshi taking the lead there. Taking a look at this scoreboard. Ebstray 3-5, Ango 10-1. Takes down Amizzles. Goes in for another one. Not going to be enough, and he is going to hide up inside of that house. Goes in for a little two-piece, but he's a little bit greedy. Nabs Yoshi will clean him out, get the win there. They'll continue picking up aim missiles. Bravo objective. Now Alpha starts to be claimed over as well. That is going to put a triple cap to OWD. AX losing traction here. And if Rogue Duchess can flip Alpha before Charlie gets taken over, that is going to be a triple cap. OWD with a heavy rotation, managing to get behind AX, 83 to 134. This is actually a pretty close game in all respects of this. Quiver takes down aim missiles from the top of the staircase, but they are getting boxed in now with Absent Yoshi. And just outside of that staircase, that is going to be Angus coming through the smoke. Goes in, takes out Absray, takes down aim missiles. Absent Yoshi gets there, goes in for the reses. Be able to pick up the rest. Absent Yoshi going in after Absray. Aim missiles left to try and create a distraction along the line. And the Charlie objective is actually more or less undefended. This is going to give an opportunity for OWD to rush that flag and try and clean up on it. Aim missiles taken down. Skyger knows he's in a little bit of a pickle with Absray holding that south flank. Rogue Duchess taking down Mr. Smith. And there he goes. The triple cap now starting to fall on OWD to take a nice little triple against AX. Skygan just holding off. The Alpha objective is starting to get flipped here. But not before Charlie gets taken over. That is going to be Ango by his little lonesome. 1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. Angus being used to that one. Bravo objective is going to be left alone. With Ebsray now backed up with aim missiles on the south. They're trying to spawn trap AX. Quiver and Zero dropping it onto Absent Yoshi to say g'day. Rogue Duchess waiting for that res. Ebsray cannot afford to peek it. Aim missiles taking out Zero! Quiver didn't see where that one was coming. There goes the STG-44 in trouble. Takes down aim missiles. The Alpha objective going to the hands of AX now. And they maintain Charlie as well. 78 to 114. They did incredibly well to drag it down as much as they did. Unfortunately, they couldn't clean up on Charlie. And AX might just be able to get OWD in a little bit of a bind. Absray and aim missiles both going through mid lane. Quiver is about to come through that smoke into a hail of bullets through the Valley of Evil. He shall fear Absray. Absent Yoshi tried to get out the back, couldn't make it with Zero with Mr. Smith on his tail. Mr. Smith shot from the side, and there it is. Absray is just a little Venus flytrap. Gets nailed though, taken down by all rights by Angus, and just before Angus managed to get in that res, was dropped. Quiver both taken down as well. Absent Yoshi and OWD amazingly are actually making AX sweat for this one. For those who put the bets down on AX, I would be sweating harder than their team is right now, because OWD out of nowhere have started just dominating the field. We're seeing blue right across that kill feed. We're seeing blue right across the map. We got Quiver trying to come in from the north with Ango. Zero now spotting on the back as well. Old Doc's got that peeking corner. He was a little late on the shot there. That's going to give Angus all rights. Rogue Duchess is still going after Skyke, and Angus is about to come right up behind her. Gets the 35, not enough. Rogue Duchess cleaned up by Skyke. And the Alpha objective is now starting to be taken over. But at the loss of Charlie, 1 step forward, 1 step back. Ebsray still protecting onto the house. Jumping on Zero now. Bravo 2 to 1 against Ebsray. Ango taking that shot down. Bravo objective will start to fall. 69 Giggity, who else but Quagmire against 94. Absent Yoshi taking Charlie. Bravo being flipped over. Alpha objective needs to be taken. And with Old Dog just on the outside, that could be a nice little position to be in. Absent Yoshi acting like a beacon. Ebsray going to be jumping in. And now Skygan coming in from the east. Beaver and Ango coming in from the south. Angus taking down Ebsray there. Absent Yoshi still alive. Charlie objective undefended. They're just going to be able to go for a nice little double cap here on Charlie. But they have lost Alpha. Charlie objective still being in the hands, technically speaking. Will still be dropping tickets down. And the fact that they've only gone down by minor points compared to AX is going down nearly 50 or 60 points. They've done incredibly well. We now have a rush through the church. Ango and Zero both coming up to Alpha. Rogue Dutch is still, once again, left to defend it. About to be outnumbered though, and put right into the middle of a trifecta. Quiver and Ango does take her out. Ebsray nailed from the top from Ango. He will go in and get that res in there. The Bravo flag will start to be flipped as well by Doc on his own. He's about to be facing off between Ango and Zero. Hiding up inside of the bushes. little bit of a sneaky peeky. Yeah, no, but he doesn't want to give his position away. That's being super smart. Abstray picks up on Absent Yoshi. They've at least kept the alpha flag. They're not going into a triple. They're adamant on not going through to a triple. We do have Skygan taking down Rogue Duchess up on the north. Mr. Smith now spawning in as well on the back. We do have Abstray, Absent Yoshi. Amizzles is going to be running into the middle of a 3v1 by herself. Takes a lot of guts to be able to pull that off. Looks like she was trying to go for a melee kill. She could have had the opportunity to nail one of them at least, but decided to get a little bit greedy there. It looks like the Charlie flag is going to be taken over by the blue team very slowly, but it is happening with Absray and Absent Yoshi taken on against Quiver and Ango. Viva La Zero now coming in to fight as well. Rogue Duchess joining into the back end. Angus is taken down. Quiver and Zero are going to be by themselves. Rogue Duchess, an absolute defending champion, does take out Zero. Quiver, the last man standing with Skygan as well. Charlie objective will fall to the hands of AX. Alpha objective taken over. Bravo now undefended. Amizzles is going to rush it. Absent Yoshi should be fighting up against Skygan. Skygan had the initial shot. Absent Yoshi hesitating. And that 1911 suppressed, taking him out. Ango Viva La Zero taking down Amizzles. Bravo objective now going back to the hands of AX. Looks like they are all over the place here with 39 to 88 favor to AX. The Alpha objective being the only one remaining to the Blues. Quiver and Absent Yoshi going up against Old Doc Satan now rushing Mr. Smith and Rogue Duchess as well. Jumping in here, we do have Mr. Smith trying to defend it. Takes out a headshot on Rogue Duchess. Now taking a look from the back of the Charlie objective. Skygan's now coming down through that staircase lane. Amizzles dropped by Viva at 27 to 87 with 60 points in the lead. AX have just got an absolute command over the battlefield with that alpha flag slowly starting to go to the hands of AX. This could put a triple in and end the game quite quickly. Rogue Duchess trying to defend, takes out Ango. She's got to be his biggest problem right now. Every time you see Angus coming up, he is getting absolutely destroyed by Rogue Duchess. Charlie, Alpha, Bravo, all in the hands of the Reds. That had 15 tickets remaining. OWD are being held back in their spawn. They are making a break for the south with Rogue and Old Doc going into Bravo for the final ditch effort to at least end the game with one flag. Angus and Viva now trying to close in on Amy. She's going to be pushed into the middle of the 3v1. Doesn't make the kill. Old Doc made an absolutely wide approach towards Charlie, but he won't be able to make it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for map 3. AX taking the win 0 to 87 with Abstray 13 to 13, Ango 27 to 7, Quiver 18 to 6, Rogue Duchess 13 to 15. With the squad, we will have Viva La Zero, Quiver, and Ango coming in. And I'd like to thank everybody for being a part of this today. It is absolutely phenomenal to get this many people in. Thanks, so we can keep everyone updated. My name's Ian Niblish. This has been the Oceania Esport Network Battlefield 5 Division 1's Game 24 OWD vs AX. We will see you all tomorrow for the Anzac Battlefield games. See you all then.